Gotta do it. Get out of here. You gotta get out of the prison.
Yeah, no, but you know, you gotta help,
You gotta do it. Okay, because we're old. You're the right kind.
help me out, get out of bed, get out of What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Escape Plan. Yes, of course, starring Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I don't know who the director is because I did not look it up right now, but who really cares? You're not going to see the director. And the movie, of course, revolves mainly around the Sylvester Stallone character. He is a professional get out of jail guy. He pretty much is a great puzzle solver. He knows how to break out of prison. So what he does is he gets hired by the federal jail something, prison thing, whatnot. And basically they hire him, pay him tons of money to try to break out of prison so then they can see what they have to work on. So then he gets offered this crazy amount of money to go to this one prison that nobody knows about. It's off the map. Nobody hears about it. It's pretty much like you go in there and you're done. You go there to die, you get wiped, your identity gets wiped away, and sure enough, he gets thrown in there and he finds out he got set up, and then he seeks help from Mr. Schwarzenegger, who is flabby now. And of course, they try to break out. What did I think of the movie? It's not an Academy Award winning movie, guys. Is it a good movie? No. Is it a bad movie? No. It's like one of those movies, if it's on TV, fucking watch it. If you're an Arnold and a Sly fan, hey, guess what? Finally, these two have teamed up to star in a movie. I know Expendables, they kind of did, but not really. This time, it's both of them, like, beating people up as well. They get in their own little, tiff too, which was kind of cool to finally see Stallone and Schwarzenegger duke it out. Even though they're like 167 years old. Stallone, of course, just acts all Stallone, he's kind of more, he's just he plays Stallone. That's what he does. And Schwarzenegger, you know what? I'm going to give Schwarzenegger a lot of credit here. He actually showed some really good acting chops. I'm not going to lie. There's a couple of times where I was like, wow, he's like sharpened up his acting skills a little bit, especially after being out for a while. Man, I remember when he made that cameo in the first Expendables, I thought his acting was so terrible. I'm like, God, you were on the screen for 2 minutes and your acting was totally terrible. And I remember watching a little bit of the Expendables 2. I was kind of drunk when I was, so I don't remember it that much. Anyways. And I was like, but you know what? In this movie, he actually does a pretty good job, and he's actually the more funnier one. He has more of the one-liners, which I was hoping for more of those great one-liners, just those ridiculous but great one-liners. You really don't get that here. I was really hoping for those cheeseball liners, and sometimes when they try to pull off one-liners, it's like, oh, that was... The supporting cast is also great too. 50 Cent is in this movie, and he plays a computer guy. 50 Cent, computer guy. Okay. Also has Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus, that guy. He actually does a really good job in this too. He plays the warden of this place, so obviously he is the bad guy, and he actually does. He's a fucking dick. He plays a very good dick too, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I thought he did really good. When it comes to movies like this, you have to have a strong villain, and I think he was a very strong villain. And it also had Vincent D'Onofrio, the guy from Law and Order. He was on not Special Victims, I forgot, Criminal Intent. There you go. And he was also in like Men in Black and a bunch of other movies. He's gotten a little chubbier, but still, he actually did a good job too. And it had that one lady who, I remember her from The Office. I don't remember her name. She ended up being with Michael Scott's character. Michael Scott. They ended up, that's why he left, because of her. She's in it. She does a good job too. Overall, you know what? If you're going just for entertainment value, you're going to. Don't go in there expecting this intricate, like, Christopher Nolan fucking thing. Go in there seeking an action thriller, I guess you could say. There's not like it's not like Expendables or anything, okay? Because it takes place in a prison. A lot of people just getting fists to the face and shit. A lot of people getting beaten up. There's not gonna be big time gunfire. There is gunfire and explosions, but not like Expendables or like Rambo. Go in there just for that value. If you're a fan of Schwarzenegger and Stallone, go see it. You'll enjoy it. Don't expect, it still had, a decent story. It's still like when he shows how he like figures stuff out. It was pretty cool. It probably, if it had, if they gave it to like a different writer and they had different actors, yeah, it probably would have been a lot better, but still, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, come on, you can't go wrong with that. Probably would have been better if this movie was made like 20 years ago, but hey, you know, shut up. Yes, I don't really recommend going to see it unless you're a really big fan of them. Other than that, just wait for it to come out. If it's on TV, watch it. You know, it is what it is. Don't go, if you do go in there, don't expect anything, because I actually thought it was better than I expected, honestly. I was going in there going, eh. By the way, if you're wondering why I didn't go see Carrie, it's because all the reviews out there have been saying that they really just copied the original movie. So, I already saw that, and I haven't seen that, so I went that way. Well, alright guys, hit that like, thumbs up button if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Well, I am David, the Film Junkie, and this was a film review of Escape Plan.
Ah, you must escape from the prison. Ah!
I really gotta stop doing that. It hurts my throat.